I don't know anything about the trees, the grasses, the animals. There was a squirrel over there, but he's gone already. But that is gonna change, my friends, because now I'm gonna learn how to do things the hillbilly way, the old-timey way, the way of the mountains, you know, minus the feuding and domestic violence. I'm sick of this big city living. I need a life with the dirt and the grass and I think there was glass in there. I want to learn how to take this brush and make something out of it, even if it's just a dangerous wildfire. My grandfather would sit out on his porch and he could listen and tell you every bird, that bird, and this bird, and another bird. And he'd just tell you over and over again which kind of bird was which. Really, that was the first warning sign of dementia. I'm kidding. He died completely lucid and in terrible agony. Step 1, tree identification. That's some kind of pokey bitch. First things first, you need your tools. A, park ranger shirt. B, park ranger book. C, park ranger hat. Luckily, my backyard is teeming with wildlife, you know, and that's mostly because I don't mow enough and my ankles are crawling with ticks. So we got some leaves, and we got these little buds, and we got a little stickiness on the fingers. Although that might be because I tugged one out in the bathroom. Which one is it? We examine the bark, we examine the leaves, and we find a picture that hopefully resembles this in real life. I'm thinking maybe we don't start with one of these. Now this tree is way back in the weeds, but it seems to have a distinct leaf. Let's find out. So, we've got pointy ends. Seems to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something like that, points. And then we got these little berries. That should maybe tell us enough to go on. The bark is pretty smooth. I actually think we found it. Look at the ends. Look at my finger. Look at how ugly my nail is. From 193 we see that the berries do resemble the berries in the book. So I believe we're safe to assume that this is the American holly tree. Where I come from in Round County, there's a place called Holly Fort. And I always thought that just referred to some hoe up the fort. My great-grandfather actually witnessed a man murdered at Holly Fort. This tree, this holly, which has a fork in it, has also witnessed a murder. But my girlfriend doesn't know that yet. You know what this is? This is our neighbor. He keeps feeding these fucking cats and putting cats into our yard to attack us. Now, baby, this ain't no maple tree. Oh, maybe it is. Now this hopefully we'll have better luck with, because it seems like a fairly distinct leaf. It seems to have no fruit at this point in time. Late fall. Fruit is helpful. As you can see, the bark is really smooth and dark. And when you knock on it, it sounds hollow. Could it be a black cherry? A Carolina silverbell? A sourwood? Or one of the other trees in this book? Probably. Turns out that tree identification can be really hard. But we're not giving up till we get one more. And it's going to be this big stuff. It's got little things on the end of it. Little maples. I think it's a maple tree. But the problem with the maple tree is there's a bunch of them. And which one is it? I don't know. No one put a handy little name tag on it like at the Arboretum. My book doesn't have every tree in the world, of course. But it has 3 of the maples common to the area. The bark. All 3 of the barks look exactly alike. There was no need for me to come over here. I actually think this is a sugar maple, based on the leaf. Large tree with rounded dense crown and striking multicolored foliage. Shut up! That was to the wind. In the end, in all good conscience, I can't do more than say a tentative ID on this one, the sugar maple. But we did get the American holly, and we had a lot of fun along the way.